going on, guys? So Skip Bayless, he had a lot to say about Sheduer Sanders. We're gonna get into it. He had a lot to say, and we're gonna break it down as we listen to this. But yeah, man, shout out to Skip. I knew he was gonna say something.
Las Vegas in his first NFL start. More satisfaction out of that did I get than watching the impossible comeback my Dallas Cowboys just pulled off. Yeah, I'm a lifelong diehard Cowboy fan. But you know by now, I'm Sheduer's biggest believer. I just believe with all my heart and soul that this young man was born and raised to lead an NFL franchise as the quarterback. I'm not saying he'll be the biggest star we've ever seen at quarterback. I just know he's going to win a whole lot of games if given the opportunity at quarterback in the National Football League. I just know that he's got the it factor. He's got gift upon gift of accuracy and toughness and poise.
I agree. I agree that Sheduer has all of this. I most certainly agree, man, with Skip. I most certainly agree.
And supreme confidence that he obviously inherited in an avalanche from his father. As confident an athlete as I ever have known. And I do know Deion Sanders, and I did cover Deion Sanders. And that quality, that intangible, was born into his son and instilled and grown and nurtured by his father. He was raised to do what he did today at Las Vegas. This in spite of the fact that even though he was mentored through high school and college by the greatest quarterback ever, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., that in the end, Tom Brady sold him out.
He getting into Tom, guys. He getting into Tom now. Oh yeah, he breaking off into him now.
In the end, Tom Brady became, as a minority owner in Las Vegas with the Raiders, a majority voice in how they're rebuilding their football team. As they've said all along, we'd be fools not to lean on the advice of and the input of Tom Brady, and they would be fools. And he has advised them hugely, as we saw him wearing the headset in the first Monday night game up in the booth, in the box. And after that game, both Spytek, the GM, and Pete Carroll, the coach, said that, they speak several times a week to Tom Brady. He had input. Spytek said before the draft that he sought the input of Tom Brady. So the Raiders passed Sheduer Sanders. They had 7 chances to draft him before Cleveland finally did in the 5th round. 7 Las Vegas chances to pass. And you know and I know that they did pass because Tom Brady told them to pass. Two-faced Tom in this case.
He said
always spoke glowingly.
He said two-faced Tom, guys. I know he sat here and worked with this kid and stuff like that. He couldn't put a good word in. Two-faced Tom.
About what a talent Sheduer was, but there's something
two-faced Tom
didn't like, because there's something that a lot of teams didn't like, and maybe it emanated from Brady's inside word. I know for sure it emanated from a couple of interviews that Sheduer did at the Combine with teams he did not want to play for because he just thought he was better than those teams.
Now, see, that could have rubbed people the wrong way. If he feel like, I'm not playing for this team, I'm better than y'all. That's probably that could have done it. But something happened. I don't know if that's the case. Like I said, I don't know. Something went wrong here because he was a number 1 draft pick. And they said, no, we're going to teach his ass. We're going to teach him a lesson. That's what happened. And that's wrong. Oh, we just going to teach him a lesson. But sometimes, guys, that happens in life, man. I like a kid that's sure of himself. I do. Because at that level, you have to be sure of yourself because it'll emanate throughout the whole team. It'll rub off on the whole team. That whole team had a new bounce today, a new bounce in their step. You know what Myles Garrett said today? He said he was looking at when Sheduer threw that long pass. He said, "Oh my God, who is he throwing to? I hope he makes it." And then he said he dropped it in the bucket. Miles Sheduer has been doing this. He's been doing this at Colorado. See, a lot of these people, they don't care to watch. They don't know Sheduer was that good. They really don't, guys. Because Myles Garrett said, "Oh my God, the ball going on. What's going to happen?" It's like he was invisible at Colorado the whole time. It's like they don't know. It's crazy, bro.
He was above those teams, and he flat out told them that in no uncertain terms, and they were offended, and they told all their good old boy network buddies how offended they were, and word got around, Sheduer's not for us in the NFL. We don't do it the way he does it, the way Dion did it at Colorado with DJ before the game and at halftime in the locker room. We don't drive exotic cars before we've proven anything in this league. Obviously, Sheduer was reportedly the highest paid college athlete ever because he deserved it. He filled the stands and drove the ratings.
He did. Guys, when like Myles Garrett, he said he was looking like, oh my God, when Sheduer threw that ball up, he said, where is it going? Oh my God, what's going on here? It's almost like they are just surprised that he can do this, guys. That's the crazy part. They're surprised that he can do all of this. It's unbelievable. They're like, oh my God, is he really gonna do it? Oh my God. What the hell, guys?
For 2 years at Colorado, he deserved every penny he got. But the NFL didn't like his style, didn't like his celebrations, didn't like his swagger, didn't like his mouth, didn't like what he said. Wanted to see humility that Sheduer has. Sheduer respects the game, but he's chip off the old man's block, man. Deion Sanders, prime time, Neon Deion, Coach Prime now. Best interview in sports. And that's Sheduer. So he was asked by CBS today, just before he took the field in Las Vegas, about what we could expect. And what did he tell the interviewer? Here's the quote. I'm who they've been looking for. Boom, correct. I said from the start.
See, here's the thing. Him saying that will rub people the wrong way. Like, why is he so self-assured? Because when we're self-assured, they don't want us to be self-assured because that emulates power. That sends out power when we do that. Okay, he put the work in. He know he's good. He put the work in. They don't like that, bro. That's what it is. That's what it come down to. They don't like Dylan might start again, bro. I'm just telling you all that. They said he ain't learned yet. He's still acting like, okay, well, you going to sit the bench again. I hope he don't, guys. I hope he don't.
Getting Sheduer with the 5th round pick was the all-time NFL steal. I know Brady was as a 6th round pick, but nobody thought Tom Brady was a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd round pick. Nobody. I thought, and Mel Kiper thought, that Sheduer was better than Cam Ward. So effectively, Sheduer, to me, should have gone number 1 to Tennessee. And he went 5th round to the Cleveland Browns. Obviously not a place that he or his father wanted him to play. At that point, they had 5 other quarterbacks. And then fate intervened. Pickett gone, Flacco traded. Dylan Gabriel concussed. I don't know what happened to Bailey Zappi. He's still in the practice squad. I'm pretty sure Kevin Stefanski wanted to play Bailey Zappi, but I think Jimmy Haslam, the owner, intervened and said, no, it's time. We just need to take this stench out of this. We need to take.
I think so. I think if he had it his way, he would have played Bailey Zappi instead of Sheduer. But it stinks. This thing stinks really bad. I agree. It stinks really, really bad on what's happening. And I think somebody has made a decision up top, say we need to play him now because this shit is stinking in here. Yeah, I think so. If it's up to him, he would play Bailey Zappi.
Some of the focus off the 2-8 mess that we are. Sheduer had become the most popular backup quarterback in the history of this league. I contributed. And he finally got his shot in the second half against Baltimore. In that last-ditch drive, you could see flashes of brilliance. You could see what I saw at Colorado. You could see the accuracy, the toughness, the poise, the command of playing the hardest position there is to play in sports. And from the start today, I saw a young man who was in control. Again, playing for a 2-8 team whose offensive line has been pretty leaky. Sheduer didn't put up monstrous, gaudy stats today. He was 11 of 20 for 209 yards with a touchdown and one interception, which was a bad idea, bad throw. But I predicted on a Arena Gridiron on Friday he would throw a pick. His first NFL start for a bad team. I do like Cleveland's defense. Offense can sputter, stumble. And right away, he escapes right, and on the run, as he's about to get crushed, Sheduer Sanders cut loose with a monster throw. Like an Olympic winning throw. It was unbelievable to Isaiah Bond, who would sneak behind the secondary for a 66-yard catch that set up the first touchdown. Then he rolled right again, escaped right. I've been saying this again and again. His mobility is way underestimated, underrated, underhyped. He escaped right, pulled up, hit Jerry Jeudy for 39 yards. Jeudy starts going Dion, trying to prime time it a little bit, high step it. Doesn't see a defender come from behind who stripped him.
Yeah, that was crazy when Sheduer he threw that ball to Jerry Jeudy. It was a nice ball too. And then Jerry just he let the guy strip the ball. But the good thing about I saw that him and Jerry Jeudy was talking, throughout the game. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that. So that was important.
And final nail in Vegas' coffin, in Tom Brady's coffin today, was a swing pass. It was just a swing pass, but it was on the button where Dylan Sampson, a kid from Tennessee, could catch it.
All right. So anyway, that was Skip Bayless going at Tom Brady. He was exactly right. I mean, people made a mistake on this kid, man. And we're going to see if the decision came from up top to play Sheduer. I think he'll play next week because they're right. The stench is too bad here on what happened. It's really apparent. But then you have some sportscasters, oh, that's not the case. They're being used to say that. But everybody that know football know that this thing stinks. And they have to sit up here and figure out what they're going to do. But anyway, man, drop a comment below. Let me know how you feel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.